Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, February 12th, 2024 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I listen and pay my attention to the vibes. All right, you guys. This is a big astro week. It is big because we have both Mars and then Venus moving into Aquarius, where they actually will meet up for the first time in over a year, which is great. But first, both of them are going to go through the transformational power of Pluto, meeting up with Pluto. This is big energy. It can help all of us transform, hopefully empower our inner yin and yang energies. But as you know, if you've been watching a while, Pluto is not easy. It can bring the Plutonic colonic. So it can bring the shadow stuff, the harder energies of Mars and Venus to the surface as they connect with Pluto, as they work through this Plutonic colonic. But then they meet together transformed. So this is a really powerful process, but we've all got to be on our game this week with this energy. Now, Mars and Pluto are going to meet on Tuesday late in the evening. Just in time for a transformed Valentine's Day. And then Venus moves into Aquarius on Friday, along with a meeting of Mercury and Uranus, which is also interesting. And Venus and Pluto will meet early on Saturday, the last day of Aquarius. We have a Venus-Pluto meeting. So, there could be some spice. There can be some aggression, frustration coming up this week. And it's going to be of the utmost importance that we really check ourselves in this energy. Listen to your vibes. Listen to the vibes out there, because there may be, with Mars and Pluto specifically, like some situations that you don't want to engage in with this energy. Mars and Pluto together is a bit like a power keg. Venus and Pluto together, I feel like, has a whole other agenda that I'll talk about later this week. But being that we are very close to this, I just released a hair from my hand. Being that we're very close to this Mars-Pluto energy, watch yourself. Pay attention and listen to the vibes. This is at the top of the cards today, the suppression card. And so things that people have suppressed when the power keg happens, these things are released. Oh my gosh, what an image. The image that just popped into my head is from like the old Ghostbusters, which I haven't watched in a really long time, but like when they let like all like the ghosts out of the box, that's what I just saw with Mars and Pluto. It doesn't have to be like that, but it can be like that. Like just that little thing can release what you've been suppressing. This is a good time to move the energies through you. Now, that is added onto by the moon in Aries. We have the moon moving into Aries early Monday morning, 5:26 a.m. Pacific time. We have the moon moving into Aries right after meeting up with Mars. So we have a Moon-Mars, it's a sextile, Moon-Mars connection happening, which is reminding us, like sometimes I think these little things that can set us off because we think these little things are important, and they are important. Everything's important. But I feel like this Moon-Mars connection before they both shift is reminding us that we came here for a purpose. We came here with a mission, and that's where we want to feed this energy into that divine purpose, into that divine mission, and not so much into the details, the politics that cause so much of that suppression energy. We got to be super aware of our shadow in this energy. So, moon into Aries. Like I was saying, Aries needs movement. Aries is going to light some fire under all of this, but Aries needs movement. So, if you are feeling the suppression, if you are feeling angst, if you are feeling irked, if you are feeling frustrated, breathe and see how you can move these energies through your body. Of course, the moon in Aries' first connection is with Pluto at 0 degrees. So again, Aries is just kind of like adding a little fuel to the fire. But you can empower yourself. That is the lesson of Pluto. You can empower yourself by paying attention, listening to where you're at, and if you need, consciously taking movement to help move these energies through. Now, Mars is not going to shift into Aquarius until 10 p.m. Pacific time. So I'm actually going to be talking about that in tomorrow's scope, because all this other stuff, this is what we're really going to be feeling. Mars is going to be 29 Capricorn. So you may feel frustrated because you feel the breath, the rank breath of the shouldiness breathing on you. That is the conditioning. That may be where a lot of this suppression comes from. But part of Capricorn energy is a reminder of your own personal authority. It's a reminder that you get to decide. So with Mars finishing up in Capricorn, you decide where you put your action. You decide where you put your desire. You decide. You take back that authority and change your path. Change that alignment. We have the adventure card. So like I said, we are going to be working through some of this shadow stuff. But we also have the receptivity card. The receptivity, it's the Queen of Cups. So it's a call to be as mature and nurturing with our emotions that come through, and also receive them. Even the frustrations, even the suppression energies, receive them, because they're telling you, hey, this is in here. This needs experiencing. This needs witnessing. You need to be witnessed. Your feelings need to be witnessed. So be aware of that energy. Witness it. Receive it. Even if you don't want to. Truly, that's the best way. Thank you, Alexa. Alexa, stop. That is the best way through. So, that was not timed. That's it for today. I'm going to leave that there for today. Breathe, move these energies through, and the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and remember who you are, because you are the solution. Namaste.